In a world where every heart carries the weight of yesterday, one man discovers that some burdens grow heavier the longer we hold them. His journey becomes a quiet reminder that peace is not found in rewriting the past, but in learning to walk forward without its chains. Once, in a village where the fields stretched far and wide, there lived a farmer known for his wealth and abundance. He had fields that glistened with golden crops and a house adorned with riches. Yet, despite his prosperity, the farmer was never content. One day, as the seasons began to change, the farmer wandered through his fields, gazing at his crops, but his heart was heavy. He sighed and said to himself, "If only I had planted that special seed I found last year, my harvest would have been even greater. Why did I leave it behind?" In his mind, he replayed the day he had found the seed, a rare and valuable one. But he had hesitated. He thought, what if it doesn't grow? What if it takes too much time? I'll plant it next season. But by the time he was ready, the seed had already been lost. He had spent a whole year in regret, wishing for a past that could never return. As he walked, a wise old man appeared by his side, observing the farmer's troubled face. The old man spoke gently. "Why do you look so weary, my friend?" The farmer looked at him, his heart heavy with regret. "I have all that I need, yet I am not happy. I think of the seed I once found, a seed that could have made my fields more abundant. I spent too much time thinking of what I missed, and now the opportunity is gone." The old man smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story." He began, "A young boy once found a beautiful stone, and he decided to carve it into a magnificent statue. He thought to himself, 'I'll carve it tomorrow, and tomorrow I will make it perfect.' But as the days passed, he kept thinking, 'Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow.' Soon, the stone grew heavy in his hands, and the boy found that he had waited too long. The stone was now too fragile to carve. The farmer nodded, but the old man continued. The boy learned that his regret did not lie in the stone he couldn't carve, but in the time he had wasted waiting for the perfect moment. He had to accept that the stone, like the moments of his life, was beyond his control. The key was not to chase what was lost, but to use the present stone in his hands to create something new. The farmer pondered this, and after a long pause, he asked, "So what do I do now? The seed I lost, it cannot be found again." The old man looked at the farmer and said, "The fields you have are abundant enough. Do not waste another moment lamenting what you cannot change. Plant new seeds, tend to the soil, and focus on the crops you can still grow. It is not yesterday's seed that will feed you, but today's work." And with that, the farmer understood. His heart lightened, and he began to walk back to his fields, no longer burdened by the weight of what could have been. Instead, he set his hands to work, planting seeds for a future that was still his to shape. Regret is a heavy burden that clouds our vision, keeping us fixated on what is lost. True growth comes from accepting the present and investing in what we can still create, rather than chasing yesterday's missed opportunity.